Once upon a time, it's back. The episode now is Season 4, Episode 12, Darkness on the Edge of Town. I'm excited because I am in Storybrooke right now. I'm actually in Steveston. I came up to Canada to visit, and I'm going to be in Storybrooke to watch this episode. If you guys want to see my adventures in Steveston over the last 3 days, I'll pop some links right there. But, oh, it's about to start, dude. It's about to start. I'm going to lose it. I am so glad to be back. The wait, the whole hiatus, no, none of that. Hated it. Let's do this right now. Once upon a time, let's do it. Okay, alright, it's starting. Wait, I think. God, wait! It is blank! I'll do it right now. I'll write y'all a happy ending. Tentacle porn. Starting off, tentacle porn. I love that they make a tentacle porn joke. I like to think on set, Ursula's tentacles are being pulled and she's just on set, like, shaking her hips. Probably be hilarious. Why isn't that a Dalmatian? Her breath is so bad, it got enraged dogs to stop barking. Cruella's car. Opening title. You know, I know Yvette Nicole Brown did the Good Morning Storybrooke, but I would have loved to see as Ursula. I was there today! It is so freaking weird. I just bought hot cocoa with cinnamon and brownies today. It's right over there. I can walk to it. Oh yeah, Henry goes to school, right? They never show that. Okay, is that classroom made of like 10 kids crammed inside a broom closet? Thank God, burn that stupid bird picture. Granny's raising your children for you? Come on. Why was her badge at the bottom of her closet? She just gave up being the sheriff. Oh no, his shop's closed. Is Hook working in the library now? He wouldn't be good at, like, putting books on shelves. He's got one hand. On all the reference pictures, it should have just had Mickey Mouse in Fantasia. Did they really make, like, a Craigslist of, like, please help us get fairies out of a hat? Good luck.
As big a bastard as he was. He did love you.
Sticking up for Rumpelstiltskin. You were gonna cry those fake eyelashes off. Did Rumpelstiltskin just get, like, a college student's life? Now that is a buddy roommate show I'd watch. He's eating ramen. He is a college student. He found the Craigslist ad for wizards. No, they're taking her furs. She got the car. She ran out of her house, panicked to get her coats and belongings, but she just managed to have her garage key.
In a world with no magic, where apparently walking is a challenge.
Burn. You just gonna ram the barrier? Okay, now you're wanted for almost killing an FBI agent. Don't try to run them down.
No spell, no man or woman can do what you're saying.
Of course not.
Yeah, don't make it sexist. Say man or woman. What is this show anymore? Never thought I'd see those three going through a drive-thru. Also didn't think I'd see Rumpelstiltskin eating ramen. This is that scene they released online, and it seems like the beginning few chapters of a fanfic. Just saying. Not kidding, I've watched this scene like 10 times. If you don't want people to find it, put it in a drawer with a lock on it.
Have you heard from him? No.
Well, he doesn't know how to use the internet. How would you hear from him? This is the first season where they're actually admitting they all have internet and can just contact the outside world. I'm just saying, a lot of the gays are gonna jump on the Free the Fairies Day joke. What was that, Regina? Slightly wave a knife around? Did the incantation literally say, slightly wave a knife around? You didn't even say no magic words, none of that. Oh, look at that. We solved that problem. It's only 20 minutes in.
Thank you. I'm sure you should thank the mayor.
Who appears to be really cold right now. So was the mayor nervous and shaking, or was she just freezing in the forest? I can't tell. Everybody turn around. Something's happening. Are you all collectively not looking? It is pouring out smoke. They're all going to be surprised when they turn around. Guys, turn around! How did you all miss that? There are tests that you guys are perfectly suited for. This is a video game. Okay, what is your powers of persuasion? You just slightly exhale on people. Since when was Cruella ever magical? She just wanted to wear puppy skins. That's okay. Let her have it. I'm so confused as to what's happening. I do love that Cruella's just sitting there stroking her coat. I can tell you to solve all this in the modern world. Bug spray and a fire extinguisher. Okay, what's the next test? I got this. Okay, that one's easy. Just get a lasso. Ursula, only you are capable of reaching up those stairs and getting it. we can't be bothered to walk.
Let's on the ball.
Yes! Chernabog! Ah! Okay, I hate that they're saying that the author is not gonna be Yensid, the wizard from Fantasia. I'm hoping that's just them lying, because you can't have Chernabog and the brooms and the hat without Yensid. Oh, he looks bad. Oh, that's what's up. She is trying to drive and eat her fast food. You don't swerve that much unless you're trying to eat fast food. You left a tie as a marker on the smallest twig. Over the course of weeks, that would have fallen off. I love how you can see the shadow of the big shade they're putting over so they can film. Thank you, Cruella, the one chick to bring a gun to a magic fight when she needs it. Okay, oh, okay, that's not cool. You pull a gun on him, that's one thing. You kick his cane out, I'm mad. Okay, that's low blows. Why did you bring them there if you don't know how to get in? He's gonna need a disguise. I'm thinking drag. I really wish I was into Captain Swan more. Kind of over it, and that's sad. Aw, Blue's sitting in her lonely sadness booth that used to be Regina's.
Do you know what this is?
It appears to be a book, Regina. Blue's not really on your team. She's not gonna help.
But I do know that they are two very different people.
Now it's confusing. Blue, you're lying. So the author could be a girl. I'm thinking Lady Gaga, mix it up. I mean, she's gonna be on American Horror Story. And then stuff gets real. There's a T-Rex on that street. Y'all better run.
I suppose we should go out and see what's killing property values this time.
Always the mayor. I was there today! On the clock tower, too. He seems really big. It seems like he would have broken that more. I'm having such a good time. It's like Phantasmic, but more awesome because it could actually kill you. Those look like the same 3 rocks they always have.
I was supposed to just trust you. First time for everything.
Oh, see, it is. It's a trust exercise. Now it's become an episode of The Bachelor. They're lining up, and he's gonna see who gets the rose.
Because we can't on something's free, they can never be retrieved. Right, so our best...
You didn't tell him that before?
Surely the Senator and evil queen can defeat a simple hell face.
Can we talk the E word already?
Aww. Regina wants to be good, and she just wants to tell Hook to shut up. Regina and Emma are on the case. That's a buddy cop show I'd watch. Ursula, I love your highlights. Okay, Gold, I get that you were locked in time for 28 years, but your phone looks older than that.
The sea bitch.
The sea bitch. Regina, speakerphone. Did she say hellbat with beady eyes? Was she describing Emma? Hey, quit shooting him. I'm just impressed they can climb in those get-ups. Aw, Ursula saved the day. Okay, the dude has wings. He can't just fly up to that little platform you guys are on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can reach you. Yeah, close the curtains. It won't be able to find you.
Is there a dwarf named Evilly?
Is there a dwarf named Evilly?
That thing's magical, right? I would say magical's a pretty good guess.
Stupid.
Even if I poof myself to the town line.
I love how they just refer to it as poofing now. It's the only way you can describe it. She goes poof and she's somewhere else.
Because Cruella and Ursula are here.
So unwelcome guest. You can drive that little bug faster than Chernabog can fly. It is on the bug, yo. That thing can clamp it with his claws and didn't even scratch the windshield. That's what happened to the bug. Everyone was saying it got hurt. Oh, you're so good, Regina. Even though you're pretty misguided right now. He's like, I don't want you, Regina. The only person to ever say that, the Chernabog. Did you really just slam on the brakes and fly it over the edge? Oh, Regina's in love with you now. That was a look of love. Or you almost hit me with your car. I'm terrified. Just throw it at them. They're just gonna be sitting there like not knowing Emma and Regina are there, and they're just gonna catch the scroll to the back of the head.
I think this is a bad idea.
We have a sordid past. I love when she calls her mom.
Well, we don't know anything about these two.
You're lying.
They're horrible.
But so was she. Regina, you're turning to the side of being so good you're being stupid. What could possibly go wrong? Is Rumpelstiltskin just hiding behind a tree, or is he just hiding in the back seat? Okay, this girl transported Ingrid into town. This girl just, like, gave them a drive-on pass. Rumpelstiltskin. He's never picked to play. So once they got into town, Cruella and Ursula just had free reign. They could just come back if they wanted to. Oh, yeah, you gonna not need that? Yeah, I love that shot. Was so awesome. He's just like, spin my cane now.
I'm the Oxford We translated the spell for Belle.
Well, duh.
Maleficent.
Well, she's dead.
Not entirely.
Only mostly dead. It was after Emma. Revelation?
It was after Emma's father.
Was that supposed to be a revelation? What are you two up to? The two idiots, man.
And if you say one single word to anyone,
I'll kill you. So they were just walking down Main Street and all of a sudden it's pouring rain and they're in the forest in the span of like, what, a half hour? First of all, before I get into anything, I want to mention that the pre-show Secrets of Storybrooke thing was awesome. It was cool because, you know, they didn't really have to recap anything because we're starting an entirely new storyline. It was just an hour-long behind-the-scenes making of, which was really cool. Well, it looks like they're finally going to give Snow White and Charming some interesting storylines. I was so uninterested for so long. Alright, this episode was weird. It was weird. I never thought I would see Rumpelstiltskin eating ramen out of a microwave in Ursula's torn-down apartment. Didn't think I would. Like, some of the big reveals kind of things I thought was already kind of common knowledge. Like, yeah, it was after Emma, and yeah, of course he was the professor that Belle reached out to. Emma and Regina got a kind of bromance going on that they're at least fostering on the show. The fairies was a quick fix. I was thinking it'd either be, like, a whole storyline to get them out, or they'd be out in the first 20 minutes, and they were out at the 20-minute mark. We learned that the sorcerer and the author are two different people, and they hinted that the sorcerer and authors might be female even. I do like that it had to be earned for them to get back into town. It wasn't just like, a lot of the times they'll be like, oh, well, I have a spell for that. It actually had to have steps and things had to happen. Deceit and all this stuff had to happen for them to get into town. It was cleared up in the span of one episode, but it was cool that they actually had to earn it somehow. Charming and Snow have got some deep, dark secret, and I'm hoping it's good. Like, I'm hoping they were just Bonnie and Clyde murderers on the run. I don't think that'll happen, but it's gotta be awesome. Emma and Hook together, I'm like, indifference. Hook just seems not even, like, brooding so much as just, mopey. We still gotta figure out how both Cruella and Ursula got into our world and had time to get established. Something to do with the hat? We'll figure that out. And I swear they just wanted to keep Cruella's car in the story, because before, when Ingrid got that scroll, it transported her into, like, the middle of town. They get the scroll, and it was like a drive-on pass to get on a studio lot. They're like, yeah, come on in. Regina's getting so optimistic and so much good in her heart and in her outlook. She's doing the whole Charming thing of just being so stupid by trusting people and wanting to see the best in people. While that is a nice sentiment, it doesn't usually end well. Henry is like a dude. He's just some, like, grown man. But his school was like 10 kids with just 3 tables all pushed together with enough room for Mary Margaret to, like, walk through the middle. Unless he's in, like, some remedial class, that's weird. Belle's trying to hold down the fort on her own. She is the Willow of this show. She'll just like, I'll consult the books. And besides the pilot, where Henry was able to look up on the internet and find Emma outside of Storybrooke, this is the first time we're really even addressing that, yes, they have the internet and they can contact other people. I also completely want to read whatever internet posting Belle made that's like, help, we have a magic hat and some fairies got sucked in. Can you help us? Also, Mickey Mouse was sucked into that hat. Why didn't he pop out? So, I mean, we know that Mickey Mouse was in the hat and he didn't pop out. So, like, who else is in that hat? I'm just hoping that for this season we get to see Emma horribly evil. Like, bad. I mean, Emma's heart is the darkest, or has the potential to become the darkest. I want to see some evil, mean, nasty stuff. Emma just wreck the place. I want to see all that. Again, they showed that baby for like 5 seconds. That baby is just such an afterthought. Oh yeah, baby Neil's there. Let's have Granny watch him. For this season, I want to see some stuff we haven't seen before. And they've definitely done it with this episode, because I never thought I'd see ramen. I never thought I'd see Ursula and Cruella and Rumple going through a drive-thru, so they're definitely showing me things I haven't seen before. I want this season to be something that is just out there, didn't see coming, crazy new stuff. I want Regina to be happy. Screw every other villain. Screw him. Regina deserves it. I want to see Emma be evil, full evil. And I want to see Rumpelstiltskin be more Rumpelstiltskin. None of this Mr. Gold. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Gold, but I want to see Rumpelstiltskin again. And I want to figure out what's the deal. Author, sorcerer, whatever. So, in conclusion, I am so happy the show is back. If there's anything I missed or anything you want to talk about, what did you guys like about the night's episode? What do you want to see happen? Okay, so do the things. Rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And once again, I am so happy this show is back. So until next week.